one more story. We got to bring this one up. Final story of the day, and I'll close this deal out. Thoughts on Jeremy Allen White being cast in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. But not just that. Being cast as who? Being cast as Jabba the Hutt's son. So, that's one of those ones that I saw that and I went, what? Now, here's the thing about this. The thing I'm actually most fun about this to me is the place where this was broken. It was reported by Jeff Snyder on the Christian Harloff show. Christian Harloff. Oh, well, why are you? I'm trying to talk about Christian Harloff, promote him, and then putting Sephora up there. Anyway, he had me on his channel earlier this year. He's a friend of the channel, super nice guy. So anytime there's a big win for him, I'm excited for it. That's the piece in all of this I'm most excited for, that this was broken on Christian Harloff's channel. But from there, Jeremy Allen White, he's the star of The Bear, which I watched the first 2 seasons of that this year. And he was one of the stars of last year's The Iron Claw, which I would probably currently say is my favorite movie of last year. And when I watched it, I hadn't seen him, but I hadn't seen The Bear yet. So I was like, okay, cool, who's this guy? And then The Bear won all these awards. So then my wife and I watched the first 2 seasons. So I only want for success for him getting big roles where he has his indie stuff and his mainstream stuff, a balanced career. I'm all for it. I don't know what this means. I guess he's just the voice actor. Like, I mean, is that what we're doing here? I guess it's what it has to be. And so, if you're going to throw him in Star Wars as the voice actor for Jabba the Hutt's son, weird. I don't know whatever that means. I don't have a strong opinion on it because it doesn't strike me as the type of role where the casting makes a big difference to me. I mean, I don't know how to say it anyway. Like, there's characters where you hear they're going to bring this person into Star Wars and you go, oh, what's that person going to be as a Jedi? Or something like that. And you go, him as Jabba the Hutt's son, I guess he's just doing voice work. That's just less exciting. And then something like a Hutt, the nature of the role is already fairly confined. So that also kind of limits my excitement on some of it. So, anyway, I'm excited that Christian Harloff got to break a story with Jeff Snyder on his channel that got ran by everybody. It seems to be true. And, but Jeremy Allen White starting to get traction, getting bigger roles and bigger, flashier things. Cool. But, him as a Hutt, pretty sure that's voice work. I throw him in a costume. What are we doing here? I don't know. So, anyway, those are my quick thoughts on it. I don't feel like I had much of anything to say there because I just don't like someone being cast for voice work as a Hutt just isn't all that interesting to me, really. So we'll see what comes of it. I'm also just actually fun detail. Speaking of Christian Harloff, and when I was at his house, when I shot a video with him back in January, it was the day that the Mando and Grogu announcement was dropped. I pulled up to his house, walked up to his fence, he opened it, and he goes, did you hear the Star Wars news? And I went, what's Star Wars news? And he goes, they're doing a Mando and Grogu movie that comes out in 2026. He's the one that told me because and then we did a video about it and everything. So that was pretty cool the way the universe played out. And now he broke this story again. So that's just kind of fun the way it all worked out. But, as for Mando and Grogu, my excitement for it has been diminished simply because I thought Mando Season 3 wasn't very good. And it's another thing that just kind of feels desperate to me. So most of these clips are pulled from my Patreon live streams. I do about 6 live streams every single month for $2 per month, $20 per year. You can get access to all the exclusive videos and live streams for $5 per month. You get your name on my end card. At the top tier, you get a 30-minute video chat with me each month. The link down below in the description has more information.